But all of these things, you have to have your structure, your story, and plot and story are kind of the same thing, but not really. You can have a really good plot, but if you can't fill in all the beats in between the highs and the lows, it's not really a story. So the story, the structure, plot, and grammar. I'm going to say that a lot. Grammar. Please spell things right. Or if you send it to me, it will have lots and lots of red marks. All of those things will make a good script. And yes, you have to have it edited. And writing, we say, rewriting is editing. Well, it kind of is. Every time you edit, you're writing. Doesn't mean that you find all of your... I have sent projects out that I reread it and I'm like, oh my God. On page 30, I have a typo. And that's probably the only typo in the daggone script. But I noticed. That means my reader's going to notice. And that's not really professional. And while I'm saying reader, let me go back and clarify. I send out speculative scripts, which means they're original scripts. And it means that I write them because I want to write them. And I send them out and hoping somebody will buy them. That is different from writing a shooting script. And this is not anything you will learn in film school if you go on the screenwriting side. You'll probably learn it if you go like the directing route, because directors usually do the shooting scripts. They sit down with one of the writers and they'll go through and say, hey, we need to do this here, and we'll do this wide shot, and we'll do this over the shoulder, or we'll do this extreme close-up, or we'll do this intercut. Now, if the intercut isn't always already written into the script, fine. You might have to do an insert here, and they don't teach you that when you're learning screenwriting. Shooting scripts are what the director does, and you'll never see that if you don't produce your own stuff. Unless you get hired to do a TV show. TV shows are different. They're set up different. And now with streaming, they are even more different. And it goes back to what studio that you're going to be writing for. Network television, they have a 7-act structure, and each act break is where they put in a commercial. And every one of those 5-minute scenes has to have either a hook at the end to get somebody to come back, or it's going to be that whole scene has a beginning and a middle and an end.